God spells it out for us in John 10:10. The thief, only thing he comes to do is three things. That's to steal and to kill and to destroy. Now, since you know this, you need to set up barriers against him. And there's only one barrier that will really hold him back, and that's the blood of Jesus Christ that he shed on that cross. Why don't you call on him today? Why don't you get up and get down? Get up and get down. Get up out of that bed, get on your knees, and call on Jesus, because that's the answer right there. It says, Jesus come that we might have life, and that we might have it more abundantly, my brothers and sisters. Abundant life is what Jesus come to give us. Again, let me reiterate, John 10:10, the thief come not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I've come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Don't you want abundant joy, abundant peace, abundant mercy, abundant joy? Don't you want to have more than what you have? Peace is so important. Understanding is so important, because, see, we're going somewhere. And when we leave this life, we need to know. Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go where I am, you shall come. For there are many mansions where our Lord is. So we need to know that one day we're going to have to go somewhere. So why don't you call on him today and get that abundant life? He has abundant grace. 2 Corinthians 9:8. Sometimes my eyes transpose words and letters, but that's okay. God straightened it all out. 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, and God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that you, always having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work. Every good work that God has ordained for you can be accomplished. Because, see, the enemy is going to try to destroy that work. But we're praying that God would establish the work of your hands. And he establishes that work of your hands when you are washed in the blood, when you have called on Jesus Christ, when you give him your life and you say, Jesus, come into my life, save me. Lord, I want to be different. Then he can open up the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings that you have not room enough to receive. My brothers and sisters, his mercy is new every day, and his grace is abundant. Remember, the enemy comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. But Jesus came that we might have life, and that we may have it more abundantly. There's a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Rome, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
Good morning, everybody. It is Ask Your Neighbor time. Hi. What y'all doing today? Phone lines are open, available, whatever it is that's on your mind you'd like to talk about. If there's anything at all you'd like to talk about, anything on your mind, anything that you would like to share with us, we would love to hear from you. It's simple. It's easy.
it just gives you an opportunity to have your voice heard if there's something out there you want folks to hear. Probably, we don't really have an effective way to tell second by second how many people are listening, but we have pretty good ideas. Back when they published the numbers and the ratings and the stuff like that for us, I know that on television we had about 3,600 homes just tuning in. Now, that's out of about 40,000 homes that can. But again, 3,600 homes watching it right now. And I don't know if there's one person, 2 people, or 10 people at each home. But that's on TV. Now, online, I can usually look and see how many people are listening to us online, watching us online, using our app and our stream. Do that. I don't know. It's usually 125, I think, right around in there, a couple hundred. Will tune in using the TuneIn Radio app or our live radio stream. And then just on your regular radio, they estimate that we have upwards of 8,000 people tuned in on Trading Time and Ask Your Neighbor. A lot of folks. So what's that all again? I don't know. My math is not working right now, but that's a lot of people. So if there is something that you would like to find out, chances are, out of that many people, someone might know. That's why we do it. That's why it's called Ask Your Neighbor. You call in and you ask, you know? It's like Google, except it's real people. Yeah. You ask and somebody calls in and answers you. Or we give you the opportunity just to talk, get things off your chest, whatever the case might be. The phone number is 865-457-1380. My name's Ron, and it's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. Hello, welcome to WYSH. Ask Your Neighbor.
Well, good morning to you. I thought I'd call and ask Ron Meredith.
What's up, Brother Mike? You can ask away. If I don't know the answer, I'll make one up.
Well, I'm sure you know the answer. When does fall break begin for the kids?
Friday. Well, after school ends Friday, so all next week. So we're leaving. We're actually leaving Thursday night. I'm not gonna make them go to school Friday, but we're going and be back. They go back to school on. Hang on. Oh, they go back on the 13th.
Oh, okay then. So
next week. Basically.
I take it you guys must be headed toward the beach.
We're headed toward the beach. Mom and Dad are down there right now at my place, and so we're going to go down there and hang out for a week. I'm going to lay on the beach like big old beached whale.
Oh, I'm hearing you. That burn, you'll be taking a crew with you, won't you?
Well, I'm not taking all of them, but yeah, we've got a crew. And everybody wants to bring a friend. Luckily, that's why we've got the vehicle that we've got. We can seat like 8 people in it, so and we fill it up pretty quick.
Well, don't you have dogs and cats too?
We will be taking 3 dogs and a cat.
Oh wow! But chances are, unless you bribe them like you've done in the past, they're probably better behaved than the kids.
You know what? I say this all the time. My most well-behaved child is Emma, the dog, without fail. Without fail. And the new dog, Peanut, we've traveled with him to Gatlinburg. That's the furthest we've traveled. And he did good. But Zoe and Emma and the cat, they just crash out, sleep. They travel well. Peanut, we'll see.
Oh, okay. Well,
Gertrude, the cat, she just sleeps. She'll get up on top of one of the chairs or on the luggage, sprawl out and sleep.
Oh, okay then. So the kids, you and the kids both are going to play hooky Friday.
Yep. You better believe it. I guess I better ask somebody. I haven't asked somebody to come sit in for me. I'll ask Jay here in just a minute. Make sure he can do it. Jay or Melissa or Cookie One will be here.
Oh, okay then. Well, has Jasper got things lined up for the sports talk tonight?
He's ready to go. He is. We were talking about it yesterday. The Vols have a bye week, so Sterling won't be on tonight, but everybody else will be here. We'll be talking about WYSH.
Yeah, I believe that's a region game, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. And
so that would be huge. We could pull it off.
Boy, if we could pull that would. I think if we did, that would guarantee us a spot in the playoffs or in postseason.
We'd get another performance out of Bryson Maddox like we did last Friday night.
That kid's a stud, isn't he?
He is. He sure
and
is.
He's a good kid too.
Smart kid.
Yeah. He and James David are on, of course, are on the basketball team. James David thinks a lot of him. He's a good kid.
He is. I mean, like I say, he's smart too. I think you got to have a lot more smart than I ever had there to get scholarship offers from. I forget which one of those Ivy League schools. Well, there's like 2 or 3 of them, I think, offered him something.
He's being scouted and recruited by a couple of them, James David said. Big schools, good schools.
So is James David, is he? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you know what? I take that back. Now, I misspoke. He is going to the beach with his mother. I'm sorry. He is going to the beach with his mom. They're going to Panama.
Oh, okay.
Panama City, yeah.
I thought maybe he was still kicking grass. I didn't know.
Oh, he is kicking grass. He's still mowing. He'll make arrangements. He'll either have one of the guys that help him do it, or he'll just have to miss that week. But no, he got his. Let me tell you something about this kid. He's on the ball. He got his hardship driver's license. He went.
He did get that?
Yes, he got it. He's got it right now. And so now, and he told me he stayed with me for like 10 days in a row. He just went back yesterday. So he told me, he said, Dad, I want a Ford Ranger truck. I said, okay. So I was looking and I found one. I said, look here. He's like, no. He said, I'm gonna be patient. He said, I'm gonna wait until February. And I was like, why February? He said, well, I want to save this much more money because I want to get this much to make you match it so I can get a better truck. I said, well, how much more do you want to get? Because he's got $4,000 saved for this truck right now. And that means I got to cough up $4,000. So he said,
I find it, if he has already got that hardship, I mean, when does he turn 16?
Next April.
Okay, then. Well, I figured if he got his hardship, he'd be ready to, unless you're going to let him start driving that Corvette or something. Ain't going to happen.
Not going to happen. I let him drive it. I've let him drive it 3 or 4 times. But obviously, with me in it, he ain't going nowhere by himself with it.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't know if you had something else around there for him to drive till he gets his own.
Well, he could drive. I told him he could drive my truck or even the Mercedes. I'd let him drive that. Trey wants the Mercedes. Barry has my Mercedes right now. My hydraulic shocks are messed up. He's fixing those. Well, Trey's car messed up, and he needed a car to borrow. So I let him borrow the Merle car, and his car. My 95.9 Rocks car is up at H&H. My Mercedes is up at H&H. Trey's car is up at H&H, being worked on right now. So I'm keeping Barry and the crew in groceries this month, I reckon.
No kidding.
Yeah. But when I get the Mercedes back, I'm probably going to let Trey use it till we get his fixed, or Barry might already have it fixed. I don't know. But if not, I told James David he could drive it if he wanted to. I don't care.
Well, the thing about it is him practicing basketball, man, that stuff will run you to death.
It does, and then he can only drive to and from school, to and from work, and he had to give them the actual routes. He was telling me, he was like, I didn't put down driving from your house. I was like, why? You just put down driving from your mom's house. He's like, yeah. And I said, well, you need to fix that. Because he's like, well, you could just take me your clothes. So I was like, yeah, I could. But the whole reason for you to get it is so we don't have to.
Yeah, really.
So, anyway, so he's gonna fix that. But yeah, he's on the ball. That kid is on the ball.
Good deal, man. Well, you listen to TV anymore, and I don't know if you're a fan of it or not. I don't even know nobody that is, but I'm sick of this pumpkin spice stuff already.
Oh, buddy,
I don't want to hear nothing about it.
I don't like pumpkin. And it's in my house, Tracy loves it. So my house smells like a pumpkin spice. I got pumpkin spice candles. I don't use creamer. I use a little dollop of milk and some sweetener, and that's my coffee. That's the way I like it. I don't need that French vanilla pumpkin stuff, none of it. But she loves it, and she loves the smell of it. She even she made me taste. She bought these little. I thought it was cheesecake. I thought it was little cheesecake bites. I saw them. I'm like, oh, yeah, that looked good. So she had them out last night. She's like, here, take a bite of that. I was like, okay, great. It wasn't cheesecake. It's pumpkin cake. I don't like it. So I'm with you.
Have you tried the pumpkin roll?
Have I tried a pumpkin roll? No.
Yeah, it's got like cream cheese in it and stuff there. It's not bad.
Well, I like cream cheese. Yeah, so
and I actually had I think it was last year. I didn't have one, or maybe the year before, actually. And it wasn't that bad, a piece of pumpkin pie. I never thought I'd like it, but it wasn't too bad.
I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite, and I guess I'd eat it before I'd starve, but I'm just not a big pumpkin guy. I don't know. Never have been.
Oh, gosh, I don't know how you handle it, those pumpkin spice air fresheners.
Oh, we've got candles. She's got the plug-ins. I'm not kidding. You think you're going to walk into my house, it smells like you walk into the pumpkin patch.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it's better than smelling, bad, but it's not bad, but it's just definitely pumpkin. It's not my favorite smell in the world. But
y'all not started hanging the skeletons?
Oh, we got them. We got spider webs and light up spiders that climb up the house, and we got it.
So you've already started decorating now.
I didn't. What are you looking for?
Circus tickets. I'm sorry, man. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't. Demi's boyfriend, Blake, we made him hang them. I'm like, climb that ladder up there and hang that up there.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm a little old for this stuff.
Him and James David. They were doing the decorating. And Tracy.
Well, how did I seen where somebody had posted it. How did the community yard sale go? Was that last weekend? Or?
It was. It looked like it went well. I mean, there's always lots of people. So I didn't sell anything. I didn't have anything out there. I threatened to every year. I threatened to sell the boys go-karts. I try to clean out my garage, but I never get around to it.
Okay. I think don't a lot of people in that area, don't they drive around on them golf carts to go to the yard sales and stuff?
There's a few people. Ronnie Williams has golf cart. Reese has golf cart. There's a few people that ride around on a golf cart down there. My next door neighbor buddy has one. So there's 4 or 5. But no, I usually get aggravated because they'll park on both sides of the road, and you can't drive if somebody, you know what I mean? You can only go one way.
Oh, okay.
And without fail, once I get about 4 cars down, somebody turns in, starts coming the other way. So one of us got to stop and back up,
Yeah.
It gets crowded. Have you ever been to it?
No, I've talked to some people that went.
It gets crowded. They fill up the senior center and the church parking lot up through there. They'll fill up parking up there, and then they'll park on the roads all the way down there by the Small Wonders or whatever that daycare is. They'll all the way down through there on the sides of the road, and then all the way down, like where you turn right to go down toward my house. They'll fill up both sides of the road all the way down through there. So
it gets busy in town.
Oh no, it's very busy. I mean, the last time that we participated, I think Tracy and I sold about $1,200 or $1,500 worth of just junk. Oh, there's a bunch of people, and there's a lot. You can get a lot of good deals.
I bet.
My stepdaughter Demi loves it. She went out. In fact, she came back. She's got some pictures we're taking to the beach and hanging up. She's got some pictures of ocean pictures and a sailboat picture, and Tracy's like, how much did that cost? She said, nothing. They just gave them to me. I'm like, okay. So you can find a lot of cool stuff. It's a good yard sale 2 times a year.
Well, another thing I was going to ask you, too, have y'all got your red light in yet?
Nope, but it's they put in I don't know what it is, the bases. They've got the base for it right there at the subdivision entrance and across the street, across the boulevard. So they've got it. They've got a lot of the wiring done. They've been working on it for every day for about the last 2 weeks. So they've been doing a lot of work. They tore up a bunch of the ground up there to get all the wiring put in and everything. So it's coming. It's coming along.
Well, I thought the last I heard at one of the commission meetings or something there that it was supposed to be completed sometime in October.
That sounds about right. It looks like about right. But, yeah, they had to pour a big base, I guess, to hold the light. And they had to dig down and get a concrete footer and do all that. So they've got all that done, and they've got the wiring and the piping in, either the wiring or the piping to run the wiring. They've got all that in. They're close.
Oh, okay, then. Well, shoot, it'll be interesting to see how it turns out for the people down that way.
Well, me and James David were going to church. I was letting him drive to church Sunday, and we were turning left going down toward Oak Ridge, and he was like, this red light's going to help turning this way. I said, yeah, it is, because we had sat there for a while with traffic. So it'll help. If you're turning left out of the neighborhood, it'll be a big help.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, sure. Especially in certain times of the day when the plants are letting out.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. You better believe it.
Be a big help. But anyway, then you got anybody coming up this week other than for Thursday?
Yeah, tomorrow George from the Shriners is coming in. George will be here talking about the circus. So we'll have him up here. And let's see who else I got. Oh, that might be it this week. You know what? Sammy might be here Friday. I won't be here, but we talked about him coming in, talking a little bit about Medicare, trying to help folks with Medicare. So he might be here with Jay Friday. I don't have it written down, so I got to check it. But.
Oh, okay, then. All right, buddy. You enjoy the rest of your day there. I think we're headed toward a little bit more. I believe they said this weekend a little bit more fall-like temperatures.
Well.
You won't be around to enjoy it. So.
No, I'm going to be down. And I was checking the weather. The weather looks nice down at the beach, and it's, again, I don't care if it rains. I don't care if it's thunderstorm. I don't care if a hurricane comes. I'm happy as a pig in mud when I'm down there. So it don't, I'm good. Well, I'm looking right now, and it says it's going to rain every day.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe it. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
I've been down there before. It said it's going to rain, and I'd get all frustrated, and you wouldn't see a cloud in the sky. I've literally been there when it said there was a 100% chance of rain for 5 days in a row, and it not rain a drop.
Just don't believe everything that you hear. Just mostly what you see.
Well, and on the beach, the storm blows in and out fast. If it does rain, it'll rain 45 minutes, and it's back to being beautiful.
Oh, okay. Do y'all get out in the ocean?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, then.
You
hear a lot about it, and I know they're for real. Those riptides.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I know I was in Pensacola, and I probably waded out a little farther than I should. And next thing I knew, I was probably a good 50 yards down the beach from where I went in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get back out.
Yep. I've taught the boys, if they ever get out in one, you just go with it. You know what I mean? You don't try to fight it. It won't take you out. It'll usually take you down. It'll take you out some, but it moves you up or down the coast, right. Usually. You might end up like you, 50 or 100 yards down the beach, but, you don't drown. It says folks that try to fight it.
That's the ones that get in trouble, and they've had several incidents of people drowning in those riptides. That one, that one black guy, I can't remember his name. There was going out after his kids or something or other, and he drowned in a riptide.
Yeah, there's been a number of people. They can be very dangerous. Especially, have you seen them where you can sometimes see them and they're coming from the left and the right, and it looks like they're swirling? If those I don't know if they're different than a normal riptide, but they say those are really dangerous. And I don't know if they're more powerful or what, but I've seen them at the beach where I've been up on the balcony, and you can see where the waves are coming not in toward the shore, but going like from north to south, or I guess that'd be east to west. I don't know, but they're coming at each other, not coming in. You know what I mean? They're going sideways instead of coming in toward the bank. You can tell when there's riptide.
Actually, get into a situation if you're in that now.
Like I said, I've never got caught in one, and I've went out over my head numerous times in the ocean. I haven't in the last number of years. I haven't since the last time that we got out there with a shark. At that point, I was like, I'm too old for this silly foolishness. I'm not doing it no more. I still get in and play about shoulder deep. I get that deep. That's deep enough.
Watch out for the riptides and the sharks. Kid deal. All right, Ron, you enjoy the rest of your day, old buddy.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sports Talk tonight. Jasper, Walt, and all the Hee-Haw gang. I don't know if James David will be here or not. He does have his license. He might be up here with him. I don't know. But make a point, call in, starts 6 o'clock, right on the nose. And after the game, I hope that we've got some folks that have something to say that'll call in, talk a little bit about it. Got a young man that's broke the all-time record here in Clinton, Mr. Maddox. Receiving of how much? 25? I can't remember what Jasper knows the yards, but and then that game Friday night, if we can keep up that level of offense and defense, we've got a good chance of some of these teams coming up. And I had hoped, I've got the list of what we need to be able to broadcast the video. My friend Bradley Lambert. You guys know Bradley? Remember Bradley down? He went to Oliver Springs High School. I've known him since he was in high school. He's now the director of technology for Middle Tennessee State University. He's a very smart man. And Bradley is who set us up online in the 90s, probably 93, when WYSH first got online, somewhere in there, 92 or 93. And Bradley did it. Like I said, he was in high school at the time. Then he was working with Anderson County Technology, and then I guess he went to Middle Tennessee State University. I'm trying to think, college, and then he works down there now. And he helped us for a long time. And then Will Housley, who was a student at Clinton High School, he went to school, and then he went to, MIT? He went to work for Apple up in Boston, and then they moved him out to headquarters, wherever their headquarters is there in Northern California. That's where Will Housley is now. And so Will did all of when Bradley, who's older than Will, went to work at MTSU and didn't have the time to help us anymore, Bradley picked it up and did it until just, 3 years ago. And he just got way up on the ladder at Apple. He got too big for us. So now we've got a company that does it. But anyway, that said, I reached out. I was trying to find out what I needed, and nobody could really tell me. I mean, I was even working with Brad, trying to get all the stuff that I need. But Bradley sent me the list, and I've got the list. I haven't ordered the stuff yet because the cameras alone are like $1,000 each. So, but I want to, before the end of this season, I want to have broadcast and video, both audio and video, one of the football games. We'll start it in earnest probably during basketball or just football. So if you're out there and you're a business and you would like to be part of our video of the games, give me a call. We'll fix you right up. We'll probably have some advertising specials to get started. So, and I've been asked so many times by so many people if we would do it, because they enjoy the professional broadcast that Walt and Jim Hollingsworth and James David bring on the air. They just would like to be able to see it in a professional manner. So we're going to do it. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. As long as I can afford the equipment, we're going to do it. So keep your eyes and ears open. I had hoped that we would have it in place sooner than not, but again, I don't even know enough to ask what I need. That's, you don't even know what question to ask. That's me. So I'm having to depend on other folks to help me, and thank goodness they do, and they are. But I'm working at their pace and their rate, so I can't. They're helping me for free, so I can't push them. But we will have it. It's coming. Who is on line one? Call me back, and I'll get you on. I just been sitting here rambling away, haven't I? Sorry. Okie dokie, Smokey, 865-457-1380. Howdy.
Party 5 here with some big news. Not just big news, this is really big news. The senior benefits team at Madison Insurance Group has a whole website that talks about nothing but Medicare. It's straighttalkmedicare.com, folks. If you have questions about Medicare, just nip it right in the bud. Visit straighttalkmedicare.com or call the senior benefits team at Madison Insurance Group at 865-425-7300. Tell them Barney sent you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Kerbella Shrine Circus time in Tennessee. October 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the Kerbella Shriners are going to bring 5 great circus shows to the Thompson Bowling Arena. There'll be circus excitement with 3 rings of entertainment. That's 5 great shows coming October 3rd, 4th, and 5th at the Thompson Bowling Arena. Call 865-573-1901 for complimentary tickets. That's right, I said complimentary tickets. Call 865-573-1901 for the Kerbella Shrine Circus in Knoxville, Tennessee.
It's football time in Tennessee, and Hammers Dry Goods is stocked up with game day clothing for the whole family. We're also receiving new shipments of clothing every day for hiking, fishing, and outdoor fun. Ladies and girls boutique fashions are 25% off Hammers' regular low-marked prices. Check out our huge inventory of ladies' boutique-style shoes and boots at discount prices. Come and see our complete fall lineup of ladies' fashion goods and accessories from Simply Southern. Check from a special purchase of comfort color sweatshirts and long-sleeve tees at Hammers' low prices. Choose from our largest inventory ever of Wrangler ATG hiking and work pants. We also have stacks upon stacks of famous brand men's boots for $99. Visit Hammers Facebook and Instagram for daily deals and new items. Come see us at our new location in the Big Brick Building right across from Anderson County High School, or visit our other locations, Sevierville, Wartburg, Halls, and New Tassel. If you miss a day, you miss a bargain.
You should see us now.
Take a moment to elevate your view, and you'll find a roofing company that truly stands above the rest. For over 3 decades, Rick Brogdon and Brogdon Roofing has not only met, but consistently surpassed the expectations of its clients. With a firm foundation in East Tennessee and a reputation built on trust and expertise, we've been leading the industry with roofing solutions that are both innovative and reliable. Our team, a fusion of skilled craftsmen and dedicated specialists, is committed to working tirelessly, ensuring every shingle and tile is placed with precision. We believe in the strength of commitment, the assurance of quality, and the value of community. In a world filled with fleeting guarantees, our company stands as a beacon of dependability. A roofing company with such dedication, such reputation, and such competitive pricing certainly deserves your attention. Step up to roofing excellence. Brogdon Roofing, 865-483-8900. Online at BrogdonRoofingInc.com.
When you have a wreck, A good day can become a bad day in a hurry. But when it's time to get that car towed away, there is a number you need to know. 865-457-6927. Lowe's Tows. Did you know they work with all insurance agencies and body shops? And they can assist you throughout the whole process. Call 865-457-6927. If you need a tow, you need Lowe's Tows. 865-457-6927. They're locally owned and operated. They will tow anything, anywhere, from a Volkswagen to a semi-truck, from across the street to across the state. The stress of having a wreck is bad enough, so call Lowe's Tows, and that's one less thing you have to worry about. 614 Clinch Avenue in Clinton. Call 865-457-6927 or find them on Facebook at Lowe's Tows.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. A nice, comfortable start to the day. It's going to be on the warmer side this afternoon, back to the upper 70s to pockets of low and mid 80s. Now, more bark than bite. We've got a few more clouds today and a slight chance for a stray shower, but more sunshine returns tomorrow. This forecast is brought to you by Master Battery. Listen, they've got the best prices in town guaranteed. They've been here for more than 40 years, and they have what you need when you need it. Give them a call today, 865-947-1500. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center for AM 1380, FM 101.1, and FM 99.5 WYSH.
We will see you this evening. Hope you're here. Stick around. We got great stuff for you all morning long right here. Country Club McMorning Show. We'll put an end to that and get you into some great classic country music this afternoon. Make sure you tune in, dial up, and call in, participate. I hope that you will with our Tuesday night sports talk. And I'm sorry, I don't know who Jasper's guests are going to be. I know Coach will be here. Usually, probably bring up, if I was going to guess, I'd say he'd bring up Bryson, but we'll see. He'll bring up a player or two. So we'll see who. You'll find out when I find out, and we'll all find out together tonight. Just tune in, dial up, listen in, and tell your friends and neighbors.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember, if you have a question, comment, or problem, call in tomorrow and ask your neighbor.